Just gonna record the moment. That's what I felt like. Record the moment. Here I am again. Another year, thankfully. Been through a lot. Still here. I'm excited. But I thought it'd be cool. I'm just chilling really, so I was like, let me thank you, EXO. Hi. That's right. It's like a sale, like a all day sale. It's all day my birthday. I will always be a kid where that comes from. But cool, it's working. I just need to know how I sound and what you can pick up, please. Can you hear me talking? Can you hear what's happening in the background? I owe my channel work. I apologize and catch everything up. Learned a lot, trying to do a lot because I want to. Nobody's forcing me to because I want to. That's a freedom in itself. We take for granted the moments, just like, damn, God. No, 1 minute later. I won't be born until tonight, though. You know, I'm appreciative that my mother was open. She wasn't married when she had me, you know, especially then. It still's a stigma. we can we can dress it. Hey, climb the step. Oh, I'm resting. Ooh. I need some water. What's up, Nightish? I'm just in here chilling, bringing some great cheer and love for folk. And love is a verb. Love is an action. Love can stand still or act. That's what makes it so complex. I still think that people find it. We might not call it. Maybe we don't agree with how it go down, but I feel like as long as you care about each other, dang, can we be friends? Can I like you? Are we allowed to like our mates? Like, can we have some fun, please? So I thank you, Nightish. I promised myself no matter what it was, as long as I make it another year, I'm good. Let's go. What we doing? So yeah, I just thought I'd put my feet in the water, kind of just see. Thanks, Skinny. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. I promised myself, I said, no matter what, good or bad. Yeah. What do we are allowed to lose ourselves in each other. Yes. If you find that right person, if that person make you feel that way, why wouldn't you explore it? Now, if there's things going on, maybe, because we've heard of things like you think you marrying your true love, but then you feeling something extra over here. Can you love more than one person? I think you can. I think you can love more as many people as you like. Ah, thank you. So Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is just enough celebration for me. I'm cool. Cause I was like, I made my sister and my brother get on. Like, hey, listen, see if I'm loud. We're gonna test this out. We're gonna record this moment. So it's hot here. Well, where I am, it's quite warm. And I was like, I gotta cut all the lights off. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When the summer come and your family say cut the light off, open the freezer. Okay, I'm just playing. I ain't that old. We had air conditioning. But no, man. With all the stuff that I've gone through on and off the interwebs, I'm good. I'm good. I'm okay. I'm ready for the next step. Let's go. I didn't get to see the video about this soft error, and I don't even know where it came from. And I had some pretty interesting conversations today, like for real. And well, yesterday now. And I was just like, okay. But you mean joy and peace and love and excitement and playfulness and giggling and laughing, having a good time. That's bad relationships. I'm tripping. But yeah, I'm just hanging out. I'm about to put the oh, I'm real late. I'm gonna put the link down here because that's all I'm gonna do is chill out, take advantage of the clear interweb this evening. I hope everybody is good. I do, and I don't mean it like don't trip on over something. No, I mean like for real, like don't say it if you don't mean it. You know what I mean? Like we got no. That's why I said don't pray for me. I don't want you. Everybody can't pray for you. Everybody can't wish you goodwill. If you're trying to put some hoobie on you. So don't mind me. I am relaxed. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I have some audience members that may not. I don't want to offend. However, CJ, thank you, thank you. Hold on, I that's the. Let me put this link in. No particular title. No, I mean topic or whatever. I am gonna leave it open. Come up or not. No pressure. No pressure, right, BJ? Oh, BJ comes out of nowhere with the meow meow. What's up, BJ? He always. Okay, now here we go. So here's something. This is the reason I'm doing it too. Is I'm testing this out on my phone to see if I can carry this. Why won't it give me the information though? No, 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 no. I don't want this. Oh, I think I did it wrong, y'all. Okay, I'm back. If I disappeared, sorry. Okay, let me put this here. Let me remember. So I'm doing this from my phone. That's the one thing too. That was one another reason I was like, let me test this out. I don't have to do a lot of work if I want to go live. So I done forgot what a button is. Let me go. Hold on. But as soon as I find this information, I will do it. Okay. I'm about to start yelling out like old girl on um what's that called? I can't even think of it, girl. Never mind. Okay, so I can't type it. It's not giving me a place. Like I can do it in a private. Okay. Now I got it. I got it. I was reading the wrong thing, yo. Whew. This step is taking a long time. Man, I gotta get glasses because I don't want to have to get a jitterbug phone because I can't see. That'd be messed up. Oh, somebody stop me. Just don't. Why do I want to pick? Oh, okay. Look at that. Look at what I'm doing. Okay, I did it from the phone. Look. Hey. Yeah. Oh man, uh, I'm just thankful. That's it. A lot of things could have went way left, and I'm here still. I'm here still, homies and homies. I guess and I think too. I just don't want to argue with people anymore. Like, what are we? Unless unless we arguing in the sense of like debating, but it's just like I can't we can't get to a solution if you telling me that I'm a woman, dude. I know that. That's just funny. But other than that, I have plans I cannot wait to execute. Of course, I have things in front of that. You got to step it out. But anyway, yeah, just real low key. So if you stop by, thank you. And if you don't, it's okay too. Mm. Y'all didn't even tell me how I sound though. How does it sound? Oh, can you hear anything? Wow, that's good. That's fantastic. Let's see what else I can do. Okay. I can post a comment. Got that. Private chat. Got it. I did the stream info. Yeah. So it's worth it. I mean, you don't understand. Um, but if you want to hit the link, you're more than welcome. I said it. Just bring love, not war. Ain't nobody here to fight. I'm having my soft birthday. My soft beginnings birthday. I ain't hating on the brothers at all. Please go get y'all a retreat. Go have a good time. Stop worrying so much about finding these submissive women. Just go have a good time. Wow, how much more time would we gain if we just did away with some of the mundane stuff that we really don't have? There's no reason to do it. But anyway, yeah. I'm just gonna see what my phone gonna do. We doing 15 minutes so far. My family gave me the thumbs up. But now you guys good. But we just gonna chill. Trying to see what else I can do. What look what I can do. Oh. If you didn't know, I'm a goofball. Laughing is therapeutic for me. That's what I like. Hey, hey, you get out of here. Little kitty. Little kitty doing something to my toes. How he gonna start playing a game, y'all? Okay, so my foot is near my laptop and he's laying behind it. And so my foot was on at the bottom and he keeps swatting my feet. What is that? I don't even like it. Ooh, child. No, let me see what else I can do. Let's see. Can we have music maybe? Let's see. Oh, he's attacking people. He's attacking folks. Okay, let's see. Can I? Baby, ain't that a song? Hold on, let's see. Is it gonna run? I miss my glasses. I broke them. The ones on my face. That is loud, y'all. You hear that? Okay, let's bring it down some. Let's bring it down. The ASMR. Okay, let's see. I don't know how that sounds on the other end. I don't. That's what it was doing. I had hit fade in and out. I don't. What are you doing? Oh, let me see. So it seems to be doing pretty good through the phone. All right, I'm impressed. Yeah, this is the one I like. I like this one. Is this still fading in and out? Please don't. All right. I went all the way around and I could have really just did it right here. Hey, I have to hang up if you don't want to. I ain't doing nothing. I'm just letting it ride. I'm gonna see if anybody hit the link and come up. If not, it's cool. Let's see how I feel. I'm gonna take a couple sips. I'll probably let's see what I do after that. Let's see what we do. You know what? Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. If I can, I'll just do it again like that. Let's see. Okay. That oh cool, I can do it that way. Hey. Okay, see. Layout. Okay. Okay, we got that. Let's see what else. I don't think I don't think I can share my screen. That's what I was wondering. But I don't think I can here. Let's see. Yeah. I'll be on later on, maybe. I'm not sure yet. But I knew the traffic would be kind of low, so that's why I was like, I jump on here tonight. Chill out. Okay, so I'm trying to see from my phone. Will it allow me to share my screen? Let's see. Okay, crop layout or you say okay. So there. Hey, hey. Okay, so that's there. Now what? I can post a comment. That's it. It's about as good as it gets. Okay, let me see what else. Oh, wait. I know I haven't been doing a lot of lives or I'm just trying to decide on a few things before I put these shows up on my channel because I want to make sure that it gets my point across. Okay. Yeah, it's still working. That's cool. Okay, I got this showing and that showing. Beams and rice. Let me see this here. Rename as comments. Let's see here. We're just hanging out. I am anyway. No pressure here. Just hanging out and seeing what my phone can do at this point. If my phone can take this mobile stream life, and then I can take it on the road. Cool. In real time, seeing progress and stuff. Okay, so wait. So okay. Maybe I missed it. I think I missed the mark, y'all. Hold on. Okay, no. Can't do that. Alright, I got you. Okay, wait. Okay, hold on. I think something's happening here. I can add an image from something. Okay, let me see how this works. If I can get it. Okay, that wasn't it. But I wonder, can I then? Hello. Let me see. Oh, do. This little chill song. Wait, I was trying to add something. Okay, let's. Well, we can't add that, but it did give me an option, so that's why I'm like, well. Oh, okay. Oh, and that's right. You can have videos behind you now. Okay. Let me see. Oh, it's about to do something, I think. Hold on. Oh, snap. I got the green waves, yo. Okay. That's good. Spicy. We getting spicy. All right, let's see what else is going on here. Excuse me. I think I'm perched. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back. I like the green waves. What? That's amazing. Thank you, StreamYard. Yay. Thank you, StreamYard. Okay, so now I'm trying to see. So I can put that there. Okay, so we can do that, but yeah, I don't think I can. I'm trying to change the layout. Let's see here. Okay, what about here? Screen layout done. No, nothing in the back. Welcome, welcome. We ain't doing nothing. I'm just I'm just hanging out. Okay, this is really going well. Okay, I got 26 minutes. This is a good test here. Let's see. Um, I'm done with that. No more of that. Let's see what else is left to do. Yeah, I don't think I can. Dang. I wonder if I don't know. Have I don't know how to explain that. Have we? Okay, so I'm checking out my settings here. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm stuffy. Okay, we don't want to do that. Okay, orientation settings are just okay. We got that. Okay, we got it. I got you. Okay, so camera. No, we're not doing that. I am not turning on my camera today. No. Okay, the recording part. No, no, no. I'm not really talking about nothing. So I don't want to bore anyone. I'm just playing around on here and I'm doing this on my phone and trying to make sure or see how far I can push it. Push it. Y'all know the song. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, so that's just it. It's just not gonna happen. I probably will have to come in from my laptop or something. But you know what? I was thinking like, okay, I was really like, wow, like so much has happened and is happening around us. Like this is gonna be one of the most dangerous. What about the man that set himself on fire in front of the courthouse? He set himself on fire. Why would that man do that? Like, what? Where was we going with this? Who? Oh, wow. The fact that we have Israel and Mr. Netanyahu. I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah, I can't say it right now. But no disrespect. But what's happening is disrespect. And then now the United States has to make a decision. Anyway, like I said, I'm just here. But yes, some things I'd love to talk about. However, right now I'm here 40, 30, 20 hour age. I'm just glad to be here. Keep trying. So that's why I said, nah, man, come on. I didn't argue enough out here in these spaces. I don't argue. I don't even know what to argue this about now. You can't get nobody a compliment. You can't say, hey. Everybody is so wired. PTSD all over the space. That's why we be confused when people have nice, soft conversation. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to see. So we're doing I've done half an hour, which is pretty good. You guys don't hear my background noise. I am. It's a happy moment. That's it. Celebrate a little bit. That not much. I don't need much. I know people a little bit of here, there, everywhere, but you know, who got your back, who don't. And if you don't celebrate your birthday, you should. My mama was a young girl and she had me. And so it's like she didn't have to have me. She did. I'm gonna make it count. But yeah, I'm just testing this out. I'm so pumped. Okay, we're at 32 minutes. Okay, I haven't been kicked. This is great. Let me see. Stream. Let me go back here. Do, 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 do. See, I know a lot of people sleep too, so that's okay. I just want to test this out. It seems to be doing really well. I was hoping somebody hit the link, but it's okay. I'll twist it up tomorrow. I mean, I'll test it out later today. Hey y'all, if you catch this on the replay, chat. Oh, find your peace. Find the goal to your peace, to your happiness, to your joy. It's okay. It doesn't mean that the cartoons is gonna come on and the fairies is coming out the door. No, I'm just saying you give yourself a moment from time to time. That's it. Be a kid from a moment, because that's all we are. We're kids and adults. Boom, that's it. More like just ramblings of a birthday thing. That's all. Nothing too much. But look at this. It's still going. I'm impressed. But I don't think I can add anything more. I can add guests. I know I can do that. Wait, is this? Please tell me this is the right one. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. All right, that's it. Because I guess I'd have to go pin it to there. But yeah, nothing too important. Just testing this out. So I may or may not be back later. I hope y'all doing well. I'm gonna enjoy this day, my day, and I'm sending all of my positivity. If you want some, your way. All right, y'all. I'm out for a minute. Bye. Ooh. Oh, oh, the best. What's up? You scared the bananas out of me. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Happy birthday, family. Want to wish you happy birthday.
Man. Oh,
You know what I'm
thank
saying?
you.
Continue to do your thing. Thank you
Yeah.
for always supporting me and the team. I truly
Oh,
appreciate you.
always.
And enjoy your day. Enjoy your day to the fullest. You know what I mean? Enjoy the
Thank
rest of this
you.
month like I am because my birthday was this month as well. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
What
enjoy
are
your
you?
day. Enjoy your day.
Enjoy your day, sir. Enjoy your day as
Yeah,
well. Thank
that's,
you. It means a lot. Thank you. I'm
no
just
problem. No
chilling.
problem. No problem.
Yeah. And plus, I wanted to test this out. So I'm doing all of this from my phone. So I'm just trying to make sure if it's working so
Bet,
far.
bet.
So all right,
Okay.
but thank
Okay.
you. Thank you for that. Ooh,
No
that
problem.
beep got my
You sound
knee.
loud and clear. You sound good. So you're good to go.
Good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm ready to I want to be able to do lives, but I know that I have to do more recorded stuff.
Mm.
But I wanted to see if my mobile was good because then I can utilize this to show, right? I can turn my camera on and just show what's happening, right, in real time. So, yeah,
Definitely,
I'm just,
definitely.
yeah. But I want to tell you, hey, what you said today. I was like, thank you. So, what's going on here? Why is we talking about this? Why we crazy? Why are we
Are
arguing
you talking
about
about this stream
things?
I did this afternoon
Yes,
with everybody? Yeah.
yes, yes. Oh my goodness. I was just like, come on, y'all, for real. Hey, no chaser. Thank you. I was just all I'm saying is, can we just I'm not saying that people change automatically, right? However, I do feel again, not one person could say what are my expectations. These are the traits I like. Who said that? I like a
Nobody.
family man. I like a man who good with old people. Like dang, what happened to that? I would date a dude that help old people across the street. That's slick. That's patience. That shows concern for others. Those are traits. And I never ever hear that. That's why I'd be like, how are we always making these scenarios up about these relationships, but yet and still nobody can describe the type of partner they want?
Well,
Or,
the reason I shared what I shared was
yeah,
I was my message was that if people are going to be in a social media game and they want to do this and they want to spread a message, spread your message.
yeah,
Don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about if
right,
somebody is watching. Don't worry about who ain't doing this and that and the third because
right,
the main thing is that you say what you want to say. If you say what you want to say and you say what you have to say, nothing else matters. Why should
right.
any of the other stuff matter? You know what I'm saying? If you're truly doing what you believe that you want to do. Now, if you're not doing what you believe that you want to do, then that's a whole other story. Then maybe you need to rethink your
Right.
content and revamp
Yeah.
it, and then get to the point where you are changing things, and maybe you want to change the circle you're around. But a lot of people are lazy. I've seen where a lot of people will say, "Okay, well, I represent this," or "My stream is about that," or "I'm about that." And as soon as they get a little bit of numbers or they get a little bit of whatever, they completely change everything. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
boy.
And then, but then also my thing is too that I also see is I see the fact of how is it that it's just turmoil with everybody. You know what I mean? It's just all this turmoil. Everybody got
Right.
turmoil,
Like,
and nobody
there's
got
no
no sense of
positivity.
no sense of peace or anything,
No,
right?
nothing ever. Ever at any given time is always apocalyptic. Either we gotta pick up arms and build the militia, and then some other stuff gotta happen, or we out here causing problems, making y'all have issues. Like I I just want to be able to have the conversation a little. Man or woman, okay? And child, little girl, little boy, whatever. We all as human beings come here as traits. You need to find out what your strengths and weaknesses are so that you can meet the type of person that's going to help you better them, because we find these interesting things with each other and we walk through life. I don't understand all this difficulty. And all it is
But
about
also,
roles.
I don't get what they do outside of social media. So it's like you don't go on a drive, you don't go outside, you don't
Pick up a
wash your
newspaper.
clothes,
They still make them.
you don't
You
you
can
don't
still
you don't
get
watch a fight,
it. No,
you
no,
don't watch the
no,
game. I mean, I didn't watch
no.
the game. I don't watch the fight. I didn't.
Right. I'm
I'm doing
washing
other stuff now
dishes.
right now.
I'm doing all kinds of stuff.
What are y'all doing with y'all time? How y'all able to spend 10, 12 hours on the stream? I don't understand it, but everybody has their own hustle. I'm not knocking anybody else, man.
I know
You know what
what
I
you
mean?
mean.
So
I'm just saying, but what
yeah,
are we talking about though? So we're
yeah.
still staying on these streams, which ain't knocking it, but what is the content? What are we learning? What are we getting? What do we do? We keep doing this. We're gonna keep doing this. I can't
Hmm.
keep doing this. I don't want to keep doing this. Having debates. When you call it, you can't call it a debate, and then you can't call it an argument. But you
Hmm.
don't take it personally. But then it's anecdotal. I can't fight these word masters. I can't. Okay,
Hmm.
I'm not gonna fight them no more, because it's a game, and I don't want to play. It's the word game. I'm gonna take a phrase or word you said, and I'm gonna derail the conversation because I really don't have an answer. I don't want to just say
Hmm.
I don't know. Or, like I said, and I know this is probably very different, like evolution and how we look at life, and similarities and our differences. We haven't known each other that long. Just in our brief conversations, we understand, okay, this is where she is where I am. And we respect it. And that's it. There's no, oh, well, why don't you think that way? You know what I mean? Or you
Hmm.
ain't this, blah, blah, blah. Like, we don't have to do that. I agree with some points and I disagree with others. That's with anything. There's no one I agree with 100%. Nobody. Not even my sister and brother. I don't do
Hmm.
it. That makes no sense. It's almost like that you're always gonna roll a seven. It's a gamble. Building with people is a gamble, whether it's the straight public, whether it's just you and another human being, because unless you are a mind reader, you do not know where a person's past or future or what they've gone through, however, is affecting them. And black folks don't like to deal with mental illness. We just now getting into the
Hmm.
tip of it. The tip of it. How many secrets have we known have had to been not told? Or somebody doing something they ain't got no business, but we protecting folks. What are you talking about? And then we wonder why little Susie grow up and she's stripping out here because she ain't got no self-worth. Oh,
Hmm.
no, you got to do it yourself. You an individual. Bullshit. You don't do nothing, nothing, nothing here on this earth by yourself. You
Hmm.
don't. If people didn't make the lumber, you couldn't build a house. If people didn't go fish, you wouldn't have none on your table. Stop playing. We are just like I was watching today. I love documentaries. I'm such a nerd. They poured concrete down inside of an ant farm to see an ant colony, to see what it really looked like, right? So they pour this concrete And then when they start to dig and the concrete has now shown the forms and what's going on and how this is all working, the ants are in there making roads, yo. They got apartments. They got places they throw their trash away.
Mm.
They got a whole ass community, just ants, right? But don't they coexist
Mm-hmm.
along with the other bugs around them? But they still take care of their own.
Mm.
What the hell? Like, why is that such a out of pocket Twilight Zone thing to say?
Mm. Mm. I mean, you're speaking on the points that I was making, earlier today.
Yes,
Or
yes,
earlier
because I was
yesterday.
just like, they don't want to talk about it though. And I hear how quiet it gets, pin drop quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, it does make you what's happening, what I feel when I hear this is we tapping too close to home. So you don't want to talk about that. If you can't be honest with yourself, you don't owe us to be honest, right? You not if you lie, that's on you, right? We can only go by what you say or what what you said, okay, this is what I like, this is what I do, whatever, but you move a different way. Okay, it happens. But to sit up here and pretend as though men are just walking out around here with their heads down, being chased and whipped by women, groups of women,
Mm.
telling them they ain't shit. We running around, standing in front of people's homes with signs talking about you ain't shit. Where?
Mm.
Where is this?
Mm.
And no shade to anybody, but if you take it, that's your business. I'm strictly basing what I felt off of what was said. Because it was like, that's a trigger for you. Why is it a trigger for you? Have you figured it out?
Mm. Well, I think the problem is that when I when we
Ah,
try to call our people higher and we try to say, hey, listen,
yeah.
why don't we put positive images out there? Why don't we have
Right, right.
solution oriented conversations, or where's the
Did you
content that's going
hear?
to actually help
And
us
I apologize.
build?
So, did you hear every excuse in the world?
I heard every excuse in
Every
the world,
every
but
time I
as,
say
as you as
something,
you as you see, I wasn't allowing it to stand
yeah,
because to
no,
me
yeah,
it was all
I
BS.
enjoyed that. Yeah, but I'm like, it's better coming from you because you's a man, and I'm cool with
Mm,
that. The message may not be, I may not be that messenger, right? And I'm okay with that. That's not my message. But as just a black woman growing up in this society, being here on this earth for as long as I've been on here, it makes me sad that we are so derelict on creating a future.
mm,
Tyrone, what's up? Hey. These was my late night folk. Like when I first started doing I would do them at night,
mm,
and these are some of them my late night, early morning folk. But yeah, I am just astonished. I do,
mm,
and it's not a naivety at all. It's like, wow, y'all really feel this way. Y'all
mm,
holding on to some shit. I would never. I don't even understand. I'm saying to you, I'm saying, okay, listen, we talk about solutions. Let's play around with a solution. Okay. What if we open businesses for people? What if we build homes for folks? What if we feed people? Look at that, look at that, look at that. Where's your
Well,
husband
you
at?
talking about
So
being great, and greatness takes effort. You know what I'm saying? And
so
we
I'm
and we
the
don't we haven't had people wanting to make effort in a long time, and over 50 to 60 some odd years, we haven't had that level of greatness where somebody is saying, like a Dr. King or a Malcolm X, I'm going to sacrifice myself in order for my people to be moving forward. You know what I'm saying? We're
But
not, we're
here's the
not, we haven't seen that level of greatness of a Huey P. Newton or or what's her name? Angela. What's her name? Oh my
Angela
God,
Davis. Are you talking about Angela
Angela
Davis?
Davis. Yeah, we haven't seen
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? We haven't seen that in about 50, 60 some odd years. So because of that, due to that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Or Nikki
Yeah.
Giovanni or whoever. We just haven't seen these things in a long while. You know what I mean? Where I'm gonna sacrifice, like Muhammad Ali, I'm gonna
Yeah.
sacrifice my own well being for my people. We don't see that no more. We don't see it no more. Now we pay homage to it, right? We'll
Yeah,
talk about
that
it.
that
You know
all
what I mean?
day. All
Yeah,
day.
we'll talk about it, and we'll say these people are great and they're wonderful, and we love them and they're phenomenal. But we're not living the way that they actually would want us to live, or pursuing the things they would want us to pursue, and we
But
know
that's the
this.
thing. That's the thing that's funny to me. I'm not even. This was so sad. Here's where we missed the mark on.
Hold on. Let me say this one last part too, right?
Yes, please.
Or what I'll do too is that I'll say, okay, if y'all say that these people are outdated, right? You know, because that's a big thing. That's, oh, they're outdated, or oh, we don't want to listen to them. You know what I mean?
Right.
What they were talking about, it doesn't exist. So I'll play a clip by Tupac, right? You know what I
Right.
mean? Everybody like
Okay.
Pac, right? So now what's the excuse now, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Pac was challenging. He was on the same rhetoric,
Right.
revolutionary. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Wanted to be liberated. You know what I mean? Wasn't taking no excuses from his people, right?
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? You know, and wanted us to be better. So now when I play him, okay, I
Yeah.
get a better reaction, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
And now when I do that, I leave no room for excuses.
It's just. I think for me, it's lack of imagination that blows my mind out here. It's. I mean, for real. Like, I did not realize how many people kind of keep themselves in a particular space mentally. Like, and so that's either to you don't care, you don't want to care, you don't want to see, or it's too much. And I get it. It's too much. It's a lot. And I also say this, I think where all of these great men that and women that you named, they didn't have behind them the technology that we now have behind us. So now it is incumbent upon us to try it because they tried it. When we talk about what they were doing, that was beyond for a group of black people to be allowed to come together with arms. How we so scary and we ain't even in your neighborhood? That's all control. It's all indoctrination. So here we are, 2024. We don't have any black communities that fit, that are meeting people where they at. Don't have to all be poor. There's levels to it, right? If you in a particular bracket and you wanna have a certain type of home, it can be built. Just like something simple as a starter home for people that may just be a jump. Hey, this is gonna get me from A to B. We don't even have any hookups like that. We want to pretend like the people who created the rules play by the rules. Come on. Are
That's
we
a
for
fact.
real still? They made the rules up. So what? Like, and that's just, I don't, the worship makes no sense to me. They want to keep us as consumers, and we will fight for their dream to continue. We'll fight each other for their dream to continue.
That's a fact.
You sly devils. I'm just playing. So in my little twisted brain, okay, so they did it. We know the blueprint now, right? Let's use it. They not watching. They don't think we're gonna do nothing no way. So let's do it. Let's try it. America is an experiment. That's what they say, right? But yet and still, you're talking to grown brothers and sisters who up here talking about some. It don't have to have a religious connotation. It's about looking out for one another as a human being. Damn, we don't. We don't even have black rehabs. So all these Pookies and Ray Rays, you don't want to reform them. You don't want to make them better, so that women aren't out here uncovered, as we say. And it makes no sense because then it turns around in the same breath and go, "Well, I don't trust nobody." So why are you fighting so hard for men you don't even trust? Is it because you're trying to convince me as a woman? I don't believe every woman because she a woman. That's crazy. Oh wait, did you leave me, Mr. Best? He said good night.
No, no, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I got like
You
5 minutes.
good? You good? I appreciate you even stopping by. I was just right as you beamed. I was gonna close it up. I was saying my last goodbyes. Nah, but no, I mean, I'm just trying to put this together in my head. I'm trying to process what I've heard these last few days. It is, forgive me when I use the terminology crazy. I'm not saying that I got mental issues. I just am. I'm amazed by it. Who is this big bad boogeyman getting ready to tear everything down? We're talking about 3 eras ago. Those people laid their life down on the line, men and women both, so that we could get a crack at the apple. Whichever direction, maybe from the bottom, maybe we only get the stem, but we starting somewhere. That's the thought process. Don't we read that over and over again? That it was for the greater good. What the fuck are we doing then? What we think gonna happen in the future? You know we all gonna get old, right? Who taking care of you?
Right.
Who taking care of you? Who take care of your kids?
Mm.
Something happen to you tomorrow. You got insurance. You over here arguing with somebody about how many bodies they got, and you ain't
Hmm.
even got no life insurance on your babies.
Wow.
You up here giving men advice, telling them that they need to separate and all this stupid bull shenarchy. And black women are supposed to take this and eat it? Bruh, you eat it. I don't want it. I didn't ask for it. I'm not competing with my persuasion, my Asian, my East Indian, my native indigenous, my Mexican, my Spanish, my Latinx sisters. I am not competing with them. The competition only shows up when somebody want to come in there, i.e. men, and throw in a wrench to get the party popping. You want to see us fight. I'm over it. Like,
Mm.
come on, it's so
Yeah.
fake.
It's mundane, and I think that and it doesn't help us to build anything. But I'm gonna close with this, family. I think that I'm gonna say this: keep fighting, keep doing the
Oh,
things that you're doing. You know what I'm
thanks,
saying?
sir. Yeah, I'm
Keep
with
being
you.
a light and a beacon for those, and being a voice for those who need it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And behind the scenes, definitely we definitely gonna work on stuff. Um,
Oh,
I've
quite
been trying to.
definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been trying. I know you've been working, and I've also been trying to put things together,
Yeah.
with the entire team and trying to get everybody
All
acclimated.
right. It's going
Um,
together. It's coming together
yeah,
really good. Like, I
yeah, it's coming
mean,
together. It's
mad
coming together
respect.
nicely. It's
Yes,
coming
it
together
is.
nicely. And I mean, I just wanna thank you for, like I said, always supporting me, supporting my
Always.
team, supporting us, and just Enjoy your day, and definitely we'll be speaking.
You know it. You too. Get you some rest.
All right, stay in touch, guys. Later.
Bye. Later. Ooh. Shout out to Soap. He's so cool. I straight enjoy having a conversation with this gentleman. Potential why, as I was saying, it's frustrating for a person who I I've been told, well, YouTube ain't for you. That makes no sense. There's all kinds of stuff on YouTube that people are doing and positively making money and doing certain things with. Stop this. Stop this. These games. I don't get it. I don't get the desire anymore. Like, what are we? So, what's the goal? Just to get on here every now and then and talk some shit? So, okay, Soap done made me have a second win. I dropped the link in there. You're more than welcome to come up. I've hit an hour. I'm just talking about any and everything, but mainly. What about also Dubai? The fact that they've been manufacturing their own rain. How about that one? Let's talk about that. I gotta make a list. That's what's happening right now. Like we have Dubai is flooding. We've got Iran and Israel on deck. This upcoming election, housing, food. Where are we gonna be? Like everybody's like, oh, take care of yourself. You gotta start with your family and take care of yourself. Well, listen, wasn't there human beings thinking about us, creating housing, indoor plumbing, all the things that we appreciate now? A human being came up with it. I mean, unless that was part of the Dead Sea Scrolls and all of this came with it, I don't know. But I think it was built by hands of humans that had designs and ideas and they put them together. And here we are. And I'm not just saying it, it's like I think sometimes too people want to take it as, oh, she trying to tell us what to do. No, I'm just saying that there's another way. That's all. I don't tell nobody what to do. But if I think the information is going to benefit you, I'm going to share it. People were telling me, don't tell people what you're going to do. Because, okay, but if they do it, imagine that. Imagine having a conglomerate of, or a network of Black farmers taking care of putting fresh farm to table food in our communities. Like it ain't. It's hard because, well, not I'm not gonna even say it's hard. I'm gonna say it's a process, and it becomes a process because you're doing it step by step with the help of others, and you're just doing it step by step, and that's okay. Of course, I want to speed the steps up. However, if I want it to last and have strength beyond my life from my family and friends and people who may benefit from it, that it lasts. Not a new thought. I mean, I think all certain types of entrepreneurs have probably had the same conversation. I want to leave a mark on the world, so I want to do X, Y, and Z. I see I see things that I want to fix. And Soap said something interesting. He said sacrifice. Me wanting to help my community It's not a sacrifice because I want to do it. I'm excited about doing it. I write down how, or talk about, or redo, go find out, go call, go read. How can I make this last? What do I need to do? Who do I need to talk to? So let's call it an experiment. That's all it is anyway. That's what entrepreneurism anyway is, an experiment. I'm gonna see if this works. Working meaning will I be able to do what I love and make money from it? That's a question I asked myself before I got into this as well. How can I intertwine my skills into a business or a business model that can create opportunity for others? That's all. But again, like I said, I also knew going into this that it was going to be hard. I know my people. We've been bamboozled enough. However, we're still being bamboozled, but on a different level. We can open a school for coding for kids, after school programs. We can do these things. We can do these things, put them together. Now like I said, we have the internet. We have the ability to talk to each other all over the world, but yet, yeah, we push away from that. I don't get it. I hope to bring as many on this journey as I possibly can. That's what I want. I hope I inspire people. I hope it gets to that place. That's what my goal is to see that just like anything else, hard work, dedication, believing in yourself, having people believe in you, have support, it makes a difference. I may not have tens of thousands or tens of hundreds of investors, donors, channels, whatever, views, but I'm in here for the long haul. So I'm the turtle right now, you know. Steady win the race. Got folks laughing and pointing. Hey, how are you, Born Rich Club Films? Hello, how are you? Welcome and thank you for stopping by. I hope all is well. All I can deeply say is I apologize for not being consistent as of late. I'm excited. Just hang with me. And I got some stuff I can then be able to show you and go into the next phase. That's what it's about at this point. It's just all about showing what the next steps are. Let's build something. Let's shake something up. Oh, excuse me. So another thing too, I mentioned it before, but I say it again. I will be still always Chocolate Foundation, but what's gonna happen is my channel is gonna be more informative as far as thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Um, shit, I don't even know what to say. But anyway, I'm glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear that. Um, I want to see people thrive. Like, ee, Mo, what's up, girl? How are you, sweetheart? I hope all is well with you. But yeah, like those are the things. Like, I mean, there's some things going on that are affecting our Our bottom line, our lifestyle, our living conditions. Hey man, I'm still here. I'm still rocking, bringing in my birthday. Today's my birthday, and I thought, you know what? Let me just play around. I've been on other people panels, just talking, just more like learning because it's just like who and what and where and why are we so angry? Not I rescued a kitten yesterday and named it Trash Mountain. I'm done. Oh, thank you. Oh, how did you know I was 27? Who told you? Oh, thank you. Am I assuming that's French, right? Joy anniversaire. Is that is that French? Am I wrong? Mo, you speaking French to me? We. Okay, see, I know a little bit. I'm a little worldly. Yeah, my mom took French. She was like, I don't know why I took it. Yeah, I can read. I can read languages better than I can speak them, but I want to learn how to speak Spanish and Mandarin and Arabic. I know a little bit of Arabic. But yeah, man, I don't. I don't know. It's just a silly analogy, but just to keep it light, ho- we live in a society that people are quick to say, "Ain't nobody coming to save you." Ain't nobody coming to say, "Okay, whatever." That's not true because if you near a hospital or something, somebody come save you. What about doctors, firemen? Like I don't get this post-apocalyptic lifestyle we're gonna be living. I don't know. But I'm just gonna enjoy until that happens. Oh, thank you, Mo. I appreciate you. Yeah, thank you. Back at you, sis. Keep it pushing. Aw, that was so sweet. Uh, thank you, Mo. Anyway, but this is impromptu. Like I'm not. I'm just rambling. I think. But like I said, I can talk about these things like Dubai out here making rain. They made it rain too much. Isn't that funny? Like one of the richest countries in the world, and they made it rain too much, and now it's flooded. What the hell? That's crazy to me. Wow, no provisions. And I remember when they talked about that. I want to say that was in 2019, 2020, somewhere in there. They they were talking about Dubai was sending up drones inside clouds, or they were having planes spray. Ah, Prince Hakeem, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. It's late night, early morning. How you doing, sir? I hope you good. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I was just messing around, but I don't get that part. We, so what I was gonna say was this. Okay, I got sidetracked because I'm silly. Anyway, oh my God, Dragonfly Chill, that is fantastic. Where, come on, Maceo, where my cape at? I need my cake, please. That's awesome. You are your best. Oh wow, so 29. Thank you. Oh, so sweet. So sweet. Y'all are funny. That is great. I am so impressed. I will never delete this now, ever. Because that's great. I'm 27, 29. What? Child. Woo. That's the best. Where is my coat? I need a jacket. I need a cape like that. I need a cape like that. Oh my gosh. I'm just, you know what? I'm happy to be around my family. I'm happy to be around people who love me, care about me. I'm happy to know that there are people outside of that that love and care about me. Yes, please. Thank you. Man, listen, I'm trying to get on the good foot. Good foot. Don't get me started, okay? Where Maceo at? Maceo. Okay, that's just silly. Anyway. But I'm just enjoying the day, and I was testing out my phone, man. This is really good. It's been doing really well. Hour 17. You guys can hear me clearly. I got waves going on in the background. Listen, I'm a goofball. I have a problem. Yes, laugh. Yes, that's what we have to do. They trying to make us be sad every day. I can't. I'm just thankful I woke up. I ain't going through what's going on the other side of the world. We all still got to get up and go do what we need to do. So we got to make it count. I want mine to count. That's all. Oof. It's only like 1:20 here where I am, being on the West Coast. It's late or early for y'all being up, peeping around. I'm gonna have to give you my impression list, Dragonfly Jones. I do impressions. Not on here though. Not on here. Some, but yeah. I will tell you this. Yes, you feel me? Yes. I'm ready to have a good time. I'm ready to cut loose. Cause let me tell you something. Bills paid, house good, money in the bank. We good. Let's go get some fish or chicken, some wine, some cheese. I'm a simple date. Once I have everything I need in my house, child, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Y'all can come and visit. 'Cause I'm not gonna be moving. Ah, hide to hide. No, okay, listen, I'm going to bed. Nation to nation. Hey. It's when all black people watch Rocky, right? With Mr. T. Was that the one with Mr. T? No, was it? I can't remember. Stop, I'm done. Oh shoot. You got that. Now that's in my hair. I can't stand it. That's so funny. Okay, that was Drago. That's right. That's right. That's right. When they went to Russia. Thank you. Ooh, that Russian boy gave him a 1, 2, 3, 5 piece. Yeah, man. I remember. I watched all the Rocky movies. I stopped though. I don't. Creed didn't do it for me. That's great, but I'm a Rocky original fan. Oh gosh, that was so funny. I remember watching that with my parents. My dad was pumped. I was like, "You are not Rocky, sir." And I mean, I didn't say that. I didn't say it. Yes, I 1, 2, 3, 5 piece. That's it. Cause when a person get up, that's what they gonna be doing. They gonna be counting wrong. They gonna be like, I think they hit me once, twice, 3 times a lady. That's what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna stay on here for like 10 more minutes. Just don't nobody hit the link and come up. I am losing up shop. Living in why you got that in my head now? I can't stand it. Now I'm gonna have to watch it. Yes. Let me tell you something. We didn't even have steps, and he was still out of breath. Ain't that wrong? I'm so wrong. Shit. Well, come on up then. Hit the link. Is it there? Hold on, let me see if I post it. I have to post it again, I guess. Living in America. You better get out of here. Station to station. I can't take it. It's like in my head now. The whole movie. Come on up then. Come on up. I'm so goofy. I know. Sorry. It's not the place for you. It's my birthday. Hey. Do it like it's a church. Oh shoot. I'm weak inside. What you doing? Come on up, sir. That made me laugh. That was great. I'm impressed. I don't like I can be serious, but I like being funny the most. Like that's my favorite. Let's have some fun. Let's have a little fun out here, Maceo. You know who I saw the other day on TV? I was tripping. It was Morris Day. Why that man look like he inside that suit? Only his head and neck is in there. Like he empty in there. Like he's a fake person. Oh, Dragonfly done left. He ain't coming up here. Oh, okay. Let me talk. I was just talking trash too.
Yeah, yeah, I was hearing you. We're talking about Morris Day over here. He just a Ethiopian body in a suit.
He is that poor man. He's still out here doing it. He's
Yeah,
still out here doing it.
yeah. You know
But why
what?
you put that? Go ahead. Why you put that song in my head?
No, you know what? Actually, it's kind of crazy because originally, let me tell you a story about it. Originally, I was on Aaron O's channel, right? So he was talking about something that had to do with trolls. And I'm like, all right, this kind of like the, second, third time. I mean, everybody's been kind of been mentioned as far as being trolls. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
I, I,
Okay.
I'm not on the list. Like, there's a hell of a lot of niggas who's underneath my belt. You know what I mean? That I, took pictures of in their most, uncomfortable moments and whatnot.
Oh shit.
Being funny or whatever. And then,
Right, right.
and then I thought about it. I was like, you know what? There's one person that I didn't put up on there, and of course, shouts out to to Queen Sheba. This is nothing, you know what I mean? Like this is not trying to, start or enhance any type of beef or none of
No,
that. It's
I
just
have. Yeah, I don't have any of that. So you good to go. Speak as you will, sir.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, ma'am. Appreciate it. No, but yeah. So so I went on ahead and I was like, you know what? All right, let me up my game then. Since we were talking about trolls, I was like, all right, y'all watch this. So I ended up putting, like an introduction or whatever, and because we was on Fatties, and then all of a sudden, I think it was Black Don that picked up on this, and
Oh my gosh.
he made this picture. I was like, all right, bet, because I was in tears when I saw it. I was like, I
Oh my
gotta,
gosh.
I got to go ahead and screenshot this. I got to.
Y'all are horrible.
There was no way around it. Like I was on my future shit. There was
Oh
no way
my
around it.
gosh. He said no way around it. Sure, sure, sir. Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah. So you know what I mean. So I saved it since then. I was like, all right, you know what? This be the perfect opportunity to go ahead and show y'all niggas what I got going on, right? So I did the introduction. You know what I mean, and whatever, and unfortunately nobody didn't say anything, which is cool. You know what I mean. Sometimes it takes a YouTube chat. It takes them about a day, 2 days, sometimes about a week. You know what I mean, to catch on to shit. You know what I mean. A couple people throughout the space, they
I'm
saw my
weak. I'm weak inside. Go ahead.
but dig this, but like a couple people in the space, you know what I mean, they saw it, they was laughing at it or whatever, and I asking everybody on the good foot, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They
Right.
getting on up, you know what I mean? Hey, you feel like a sex machine
Right.
today, you know what I mean? Shit like that.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I don't know. From then on, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna roll with this for a little bit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I like that. I like when people do that. Take the song to
Yeah,
make the song in the conversation. That shit's hilarious to me.
is exactly. And then I saw you was on, and I was kind of like in the
Hmm.
clouds or whatever. And I was like, you know what? I haven't peep game. I haven't caught up with you in a minute. You know what I mean? And I
I
haven't really been.
know. Yeah. It's been a minute.
Yeah, and I haven't really been on the panel before. You know what I mean? So I was
No,
like,
you haven't. So that's why I was like, I'm gonna stay. He coming up here. Listen,
yeah,
I like I said, I was like, I remember it's like when I started coming out here late at night, because that's when I would do my lives late at night. That's how a lot of people that I met, night people, right,
right.
or early, because see, I'm on the West Coast, so it's not as late for me as it would be for the people on the East Coast, but they be up, right,
Hmm.
and especially during as we was ending off of the COVID stuff, that
Right.
also made a difference. But I just like I was telling, so you was talking about trolls. That's wonderful segue, because it's like I really want to have good conversations with people.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
However, some people out here make me want to be very, very sarcastic in what what I'm saying to them.
Oh, there's a handful of them. I know.
I have, let's be nice and say it's a bunch, and they can sit in your bicycle front. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm,
that's what's going on. And so, how are you upset? Shit like, okay, so we say, all right, well, look, here's a solution to something. All right, like I was saying on a live I was on, we need to create rehabs, right? We don't
right.
have rehabs for our own people. So I'm trying to be serious, have a
Hmm.
good conversation.
Exactly.
Somebody out of nowhere goes, where the money coming from? What is you talking? Did
Mm,
I ask you to open your wallet? Where you think any hospital come from?
mm,
Money.
mm,
What you
hmm,
need to put? How do you put gas in your car?
Well,
There's
yeah.
no, there's yeah, there's no tree. You need money to go get gas.
Hmm.
Then you want to turn around and sit on here and go, you a gold digger because you want me to pay the bills.
Well, that's
Uh,
that's what they said. The same dude. That's what he said, or there was different people that said
it's
it.
just different,
Oh, okay.
different people saying the most outlandish things, and I'll just be like, and then I'll say, well, okay, well then, what you want to do then? Well, see, what has to happen is we all have to come together. Why is that always the answer? How we all gonna come together? Are
I,
we all together now?
I,
When we doing that? Is that happening? Am I missing it? Did it
I,
happen and I missed it?
I don't I don't know. Like to answer one of them,
Mm-hmm.
I believe that we only really come together when it like when the pressures really apply to us. Excuse me.
You think so? Oh, like how it had to get to that boiling point for
Yeah,
2020 to pop off.
yeah. That's usually how we function as Black people. Like usually it has to take a lot for us, like something drastic, to like lit a fire under us in order for us to go ahead and finally do what we need to. What we
I
should have been
hope.
doing. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. No, no, no. You're fine. Go ahead.
Okay, but yeah, in order for us to go ahead and do what we should have been doing since the beginning, like we should have continued to keep doing what our past ancestors and our past community outreach people and people who was a part of the a part of the cause and shit. You know what I mean? Like we should have continued on from where they was at, you know, and we
Mhm.
and we should have stayed unified. We should have stayed to ourselves and not, integrate and all that other stuff because we was doing better while we were segregated than being integrated. You know what I mean? At a specific
I
time, like, I'll go ahead.
right. No, no, no. You're fine. Please feel comfortable. I don't have any of those rules here. I think people are getting PTSD from conversations out here.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
laughing because you know.
no, no, yeah, you actually speaking facts. Yeah, they definitely have it. PTSD. I think Robin
Yes.
said it best. It was like what was that? Panel traumatic stress disorder or something like that.
Yes. I
Yeah.
hear people, especially when I have conversations with men, um, they there is a hesitance of like, okay, she gonna fly off the handle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what I've also noticed too is that the women who do fly off the handle, they get more respect than say a person like myself that's trying to come in here and actually have a conversation with you, right?
True. Yeah.
Because it's like, well, then what do you want? Then that's how I know. I mean, I'm not saying that the majority of the men in this space are X, Y, Z. There's just different segments. I don't know the numbers, but we know that there's different segments. I've been
Mm-hmm.
popping around through YouTube for a grip. I didn't become a creator of anything until about 2 years ago. So I've basically just been a person that watched YouTube, right? Or, was
Mm-hmm.
learning stuff from it and whatever. Like there's a huge agriculture community on YouTube making bank.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Right.
Earth bag homes making bank, but they don't look like us. I find the one video I found, I was so hurt though. He made the video entitled it "What Not to Do When Building a Earth Bag House." He had
Oh
put too
man.
much water. He had put too much water in the bag, so he was building him a bubble house because there was the damn water was
Yo.
and his
Yo.
wall caved in, and it was a black dude. He had on like just a white tee and some jeans and boots. I'm like, bro, why you do this, bro?
Yo. That. Yeah. You
Why
can't
you
make that
put
shit
this out here? Oh, somebody help him. Who child, listen. I have seen some stuff out here. YouTube got me through. And not even like on the panels or anything. I had not a clue
Mm-hmm.
because the algorithm wasn't sending me black people because of what I watched. There, it was very rare that in my feed I was like, wait a minute. One day I was, kind of I was looking at this little like the short, and I was like, wait a minute, where are I know there's black people on YouTube. What is happening here? So I had to kind of go through and kind of rabbit hole through so that the algorithm would start letting me
Mm-hmm.
see stuff that my people was doing.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
but I'm talking. I think the way that I'm treated is that's slave talk. You trying to mess up what what the master got going on.
see you.
He gonna see you. He gonna see you. And I'm
Mhm.
like, oh wow, okay. And you trying to tell me that in all this time we can't. They gonna burn it down the minute we build it up, like in a bad cartoon. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
I wish somebody would though really dress up and be like, come on, just be dastardly. Like, come on and do it. Have the mustache and everything. Like, I mean, for real. Like, I just anything to push this needle. Because I'm gonna tell you something. It is scary to think that in the two going on. I know I haven't hit my. I'm almost at my 2 years. At a 2 year mark, going on three. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Right.
We still having this same conversation.
Yep. Oh yeah.
So I said, I'm gonna have fun with it. I want to have a dating show. I was like, let me just get some stuff handled. So once some certain things take place, I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna find average people, average love. That's what it'll be called, average love.
Oh, let's get it. Shit, go ahead. Yeah, I
It's
support
a
that.
thing. Hey, hold on real quick. Let's bring this brother on here.
Hey,
What's up,
Chopper.
There you
Hassan?
go.
How are you? Oh my gosh, this is working so well. Thank you for coming up.
No problem. How you doing? How you been? What up, Dragonfly? How you
Yo,
guys been?
salute, my brother. How you doing, son?
Salute, salute, salute.
All right. Oh,
Just go
by the way,
ahead.
my fault. I don't mean to interrupt. I just want to let y'all know,
No,
just in case if I end up getting up off of here, it's not by my free admission.
I got you.
I end up getting a blue screen. It's like I forgot what the error code is. I think it's like PFN list corrupt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Do
can't.
you have?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you good. I was gonna say, but for the life of me, I can't figure it out. Like, what's going on with it and the steps to take to go ahead and try to resolve the issue. Because I tried pretty much almost anything I can think of, like update drivers and everything else. But so if I get taken up out of here, if I get up out of here, it ain't my fault. You know what I mean?
It's the
So
computer. It's the
it's
computer.
yeah, yeah,
Okay, dangerous.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
listen. If you have a flash drive, what kind of Windows do you have, or
Um,
is it a Mac?
no, well, unfortunately, I got 10. I got the regular version. I had Pro, but yeah, it demoted me back down
It's
to the regular.
okay. It's all right. You still got one. You
Yeah.
have Windows 10 on there. So what you can do is on that get your USB,
Mm-hmm.
go to the Microsoft website, and
Mm-hmm.
what you want to do is repair your Windows 10, and it'll walk you through what to download. You stick that USB in and you run it from the USB and you let it repair your computer. Just make sure you save if that's what you have to do. First. Just
Uh,
save everything, and then if you haven't tried it already, I'm sorry. I don't
uh,
want to assume. That worked for me.
oh, okay. No, say less. Yeah, because I did that before too. That could help me again though, especially in this situation since it started. I started getting blue screens back to back again. So yeah, I'll go ahead and
Yeah. Yeah, that's what
yeah,
it sounded like to me. Yeah.
yeah, I'll go ahead and try that. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Sure. I like computers too. Um,
Okay.
I had one of the first in my neighborhood because I was poor. People don't believe that. I don't say it to be like, oh, no. Like, I mean, for real, like, bologna is everything in the refrigerator for. Like,
Mm,
that's it. Right? Like, I know what that's like, but I also know what it's like to stay at a 5-star hotel. You know what I'm saying? So that's what
yeah.
life will do for you if you allow it to. Who else is
Facts.
back here? Dr. Frizzle.
Oh, Fizzle
Welcome.
Four.
Dr. Frizzle for, oh, excuse me. That was too many F's. Dr.
Oh,
Frizzle Frost, a warrior spirit. I want to make sure I said that right. Yeah.
yeah.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Hey
Salute,
there, how
salute.
y'all doing?
Good,
Yo,
good.
salute. What's the word, Dr.
Man,
Frizz?
What you were talking about?
Welcome. Thank you for
What
gracing my
y'all?
stage. Hello.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Mm-hmm. You
I
too.
heard y'all. I heard y'all talking about computers and stuff. I'm like, I just couldn't help it.
The
So
what? The who?
y'all were talking about computers.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, you got
Yes.
I was gonna ask Dragonfly, do he got a external hard drive?
Mhm.
Yeah, I actually do. Yeah, I got a Seagate, 2 terabyte.
Oh,
How much
okay.
how much space you got in your hard drive on your laptop?
Well, I got a desktop, but I
Oh, how
got
much?
a. Oh yeah, you good? I got a. I think it's like 746 gig.
Oh, why I keep crashing like that? Why you getting the blue screen?
Bro, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like I've upgraded my drivers. Like I've
Windows
upgraded.
10 has been having problems. They still talk about how that's why they went so quick to 11 because
Mm,
there's always some kind of issue going on with Windows 10, giving people the blue or black screen of death. That's why they um, created that repair tool because
mm.
usually after every update, your computer start tripping. Something's
I
off,
heard I
right?
heard they're gonna stop updating Windows 10.
Yeah, eventually, like they did the rest of them.
Mm,
That I mean, eventually they're gonna pull off from it. I mean,
right.
it is what we have at this moment until somebody creates something else. So that's why I said I've used them all: Mac, Windows, Dell, HP. Anybody ever have a gateway computer?
I can't stand Gateway.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like you, I'm a computer head. Like let's go back when it was Windows 93. Like let's
Yeah,
floppy disk. You better back
Floppy
it up on a
disk.
floppy disk.
I still
So
got it.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But I think for us also too, being into computers, I think that again puts us in an advantage when it comes to okay, what can we learn? What can we do? Can we create something from that? On and on and on, and that's how it
Right.
should be. And so I'm really, I'm. Bleh, excuse me.
Uh-oh.
I think my lips are
420.
tired, but anyway,
That 420 bird right there.
man, let me
Uh,
tell you something. I've been celebrating. Never mind. Anyway,
go ahead.
what? What? Okay, I'm gonna jump off that real quick, but I will say this: I do want a strain of my own. I want to create like a sweeter strain, like chocolate, like have some kind of vibe, like and it actually like tastes good and smell
Mm,
good.
mm.
No chemicals, just tweaking some stuff, just playing around, being a scientist on the
Uh-oh.
side. I'm a scientist on the
Uh-oh.
side.
You like to take things apart to see how they operate.
Yes, I do. I
Let, let
really
me let me let
do.
me ask you something.
Yes, sir.
Now, well, let me show you real quick. Okay. I just took this apart, right? It didn't have no RAM device, but when I looked it up, it's a
Yeah.
small, it's a small loan device that goes right here that I never heard of. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck
Uh
is
huh.
this?
Oh
This
wow.
it's a long piece that goes in there called the I can't remember what it's called at the moment.
What kind of computer? What kind of computer is it?
This
What do you
this
have?
that's an Asus,
Oh, Asus. Okay, they're not too hard to fix.
but it didn't have the regular RAM device in it. It had some
Okay.
skinny long piece you just stick off in there,
Yeah,
and they called
I
it a
got what you're saying.
SSD something.
Right. So you're getting nothing, but you're getting your software instead of it actually being a hard drive in there.
Oh, okay, I was trying to speed it up because that thing is slow.
Yeah. Cause see, that's why they tell you get as many drives as you can. Dump you on your computer. Don't carry too much,
Right.
especially if you use it for more than. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a gaming computer, which me and my sister and my brother, we wanna build us some. I'm a complete nerd, like for real. Like I was on Atari at my aunt's house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And so yeah, I've gotten the opportunity to see the technology grow. I've had all of that. I had the what is that? A VCR. Remember the VCR with the TV
right, of
and the
course,
DVD player. Then the
right.
Blu-ray came. Like all of this happened in such a short amount of time
Mhm.
that I that's what threw tip technology a little bit. Wasn't because the stuff wasn't innovative and we didn't need it. It's just the fact that it was happening so fast in
Right.
comparison to what we was getting before.
So how
You
old you
remember
is?
dial up?
You talking about VCRs and VHS.
What?
How old you is?
Baby, I'm 45 today.
Oh, okay,
Today.
your picture don't look like that.
Yes, I actually look like this. It's dark in here, but I promise you, it ain't
I'm just
that
saying
much different.
you look young, you know what I'm saying? So
Oh, thank
yeah,
you, thank you. I'm happy to be here, proud
cool.
of it. Cause I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you something. I don't know, and the reason I say that with such conviction is because, unfortunately, I had a lot of tragedy growing up. I've lost a lot of people in my life, a lot
Mm,
of important people in a very small span of time.
mm,
So my connection with people is, I had to kind of start to reconnect with people again. Because I was just like, I don't want to lose anybody else, so I don't want to do it.
didn't want to get close to nobody.
Exactly. And then me having my brother and my sister with me, and like that helped me kind of come up out of that. Because I was just like, I can't. Like, how much more am I supposed to take? What is this?
Right.
And um, that's what turned some of it for me. And then over the last year, it's been like unbelievably crazy the things that have has happened. However, in that journey, I'm still right down the street from my land. That was my goal. So
Mm.
here we are. Boom. Next step, right? And
Right.
yes, I do. I think there's an opportunity here for all of us to benefit.
For
Import,
sure.
export, that business. There are companies like I follow two women, Dr. Harnett and oh gosh, what's the other doctor's name? Well, I'll talk about Dr. Harnett. Dr. Harnett is in Ghana. I've been following her now for like 5 years. And so what she has explained is the different businesses that if we started to import their products, how that would start to benefit our global relationship as an economy
Mm.
until and this is what we were talking earlier. I was on a panel where I was like, okay, then let's leave the love shit on the table, right? And let's talk about the economics of it, the benefits of learning how to make things, the benefits of understanding manufacturing, the benefits of, and it has nothing to do with it being this apocalyptic one day it all will end. If that's the case, that's what it is. But until that happens,
Right.
why not benefit from what we have now?
Ah.
And yeah, I was ranting a little bit earlier because I was like, I'm just tired of hearing the same excuse that, oh, we can't do it. Ain't no black people doing it. Ain't no black people this. What are you talking
Mm.
about? Just now in this conversation, we're talking about computers. We're talking about putting computers together, the
Right.
pieces. And guess what? There's actually a woman on the panel that can ride in the conversation. Do you know what I'm saying? Like this, I don't know
Mhm.
what this tic tac toe mentality is. That's all I guess I'm surprised about.
Yeah,
It's like all of
yeah.
a sudden you ain't never went to class with women. You ain't never been to college with a woman. You don't know what we do, what we look like. Man, get out of here. Stop it. Just
See,
stop. So,
that's being stuck in a small area. Some people just stuck in a small area,
yeah.
stuck in a fantasy world of what everybody pushing out instead of looking to reality, right?
Yes, we have so many talented people out here. I think that's another thing that draws me back in to being on YouTube is the networking piece of it.
Right.
I have met so many talented folks from all over the country, and we ain't even talking about what they into, but one thing sparks another, and then it turns into an actual conversation of okay. But anyway, I apologize. I digress. Dr.
No, you,
Harnett, she has been explaining. She does seminar, free information. She's got videos, whatever. And so basically, like for instance, silk. I don't know if anybody buys silk or likes silk sheets or anything like that. But if you do, or if you purchase those types of things, the better the quality, the more expensive, right? That's what we're used to in this country. If you want better quality, it's gotta cost you an arm and a leg. If it's cheap, if the price is too low, it's it's cheap, automatic, right?
right.
That's how we are as consumers. Unless it's something like the 99-cent store or whatever we know. We have the ability to do just if we took care of a third of our own community, that would pour the money back into that community all over the country. Like just network it out. You following the same plan here, this person following that plan, just a network of it. And just watch it as an experiment. That's what we are. That's what America is. It's an experiment.
Yeah, yeah. I agree with that.
They don't know what they want to do now. Now they want to go back to the 1400s out here.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, calm down. Let's stop that. Let's
see,
learn
see, that's
why
the
they ain't
thing.
looking. Let's learn
That's
why they
the
ain't
thing.
looking.
They don't want to. They don't want to learn. Why? Because it take time. It take time to learn, and also, people don't like to just read anymore. They rather listen to bull crap before they feed their head with the positive thing that they need to know. Everybody want the easy route. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody want to climb the hill. They want to get
But
parachute. They
I
want to get
agree with you. I agree with you that there are people who want to go the quick route, right?
yeah,
The people that I'm speaking about is the segment of folks who will jump up and down and say, this needs changing. We need to change this. We need to change that. But will be the first to stand in the way of progress.
mm,
And they come in all shapes and sizes and colors. Because you about to get something better, you think you about to get something better on the back end. Instead of what why is this? Now just ride with me, gentlemen. If you disagree, I please, even if you do agree, just let me know what I'm saying. It crazy. So the conversation was about manufacturing. We have
yeah,
3D printers now, right? Let's say we wanted to make some money, put a little company together and make USBs. You make flashcards, flash drives, or we start making USB cords. These are things that, if providing those, just let's just say just that alone, that's $1 million. I easily we're gonna end up over a course of a year. People buy them like nothing else, right?
right,
But if you build it with some flavor to it, put a little spice with it, if you made them more inclusive, some different colors, some flags, all kinds of stuff, all that money, now that since you've opened up your, repertoire, what you have, that money that's gonna come into you, you're gonna put it back in your community. Because that's the whole point.
Mm.
It's like when Mark Zuckerberg, he built a hospital in his community. I mean, come on, y'all. Do you really think they needed another hospital?
Did they have like how many did they have already? Like just the one?
No. This is somewhere in California, wherever they live out there, Silicon Valley, where everything is so expensive.
Mm.
I don't know. I mean, it probably depends on the distance and stuff. I mean, because with certain people, they have to
Yeah.
go to certain hospitals in certain areas.
Well, yes, I agree with you on that. I'm speaking to it's kind of like when, how do I put that? When you're a politician and you're trying to gain favor, right?
Hmm.
You, instead of the contract going to Dragonfly because he's the most qualified, reasonable priced, blah blah. We say, oh no, we don't want that. We go we go with Hassan, who will do more work, less money, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But then it's not gonna be no good, and I'm gonna end up paying him more money over time instead of just dealing with it at that very moment. And I think now when we talk about community or what we want to see happen, there has to be an economic base to it.
Okay.
Do you see?
Yeah, I
Does
think I
that
see.
sound?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I see where you're coming from. Yeah.
Like
Mm.
like for instance, all of us have an interest in computers. All of us have probably gone through a gauntlet, whether it was video games, PC games, handhelds, the whole nine. I've had them all because I grew up with a millennial, and I got what is the youngest one? Gen
Uh,
Z? Is that what it is?
I don't
And
even know what they call them.
yeah, and the technology that's coming through, right? And it's
Yeah.
like, let's be a part of that because there's not enough of us with melanin in these spaces that want to see successful things happen. Not just put a person in there because they brown or black or got a little tan. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying in connection with people who want to see that grow, that take place. Like for instance, where the Black Tech Show at? Where the black dudes that's doing the science? Like, why don't we have these things
Well,
for I just don't see how that's problematic. And y'all got it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah. What I was going to mention was we got. I'd say probably maybe one that I do know of. I know there's probably others, but they probably don't have the shine as much as this guy does. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him. It's Marquise Brown or Marquise Brownlee or something like that. He's heavily recommended on the YouTube
Okay, I'll
analytics.
look him up. I'll look him up.
Yeah, he dives deep into different things that has to deal with tech and video games and things of that nature. And I think he does like tutorials and whatever else. But he's one of them that I do. I mean, of course, he got the black skin. I mean, but just in case, I mean, you know how that goes. Like when you have the black skin, I mean, it means something. But then again, if you understand the personality and where they're
Yeah, like
going,
it
and
doesn't. It's just a how do I put it? I don't mean it in a way, and I'm glad you said that.
yeah,
Where that's the only prerequisite. Like that's it. There's nothing else coming to it.
yeah,
What I'm talking about is representation.
represent exactly. Yeah, there you
That's
go.
it. When we, and I'm glad that you said that because that's what I'm speaking to. Representation is still necessary for our community,
Hmm.
and we can't keep pretending that it's not.
Exactly.
And then you turn around talking about some kids. Now, come on, stop playing with them kids. Leave the kids alone. We'll worry about them in a minute because the kids don't pay rent. Feel me?
It starts with us anyway.
Right. No matter how we try to push it aside, oh, once they a certain age, you can't, bruh, sit down. You just ain't got the patience. Somebody out here can teach someone else how to do certain things. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, let's go ahead and be defeatists, because the only way anybody can be successful is that they have to go through a gauntlet of shit first. And I think that's the only way that Black folks will respect one another, when they go through something and then come out on the other end and you so happen to do better than you started. And I don't mean it in a negative sense. What I'm saying is that because not only the generation before us, but the generation before them, let's just go back 3. There you go. That's enough. You don't even go back no further. The same ancestors and family members that were alive back then, their copies and blood and all that, we're now here now. That we're still holding on to the traumas of our ancestors, just like they are too. Okay, fine. We know that that's there. We know that that's there. So, okay, let's stay in the present. Okay, I don't know what it's like in the 1800s. Okay, I don't ever want to know what it's like. Like,
real.
I'm good, son. Like, I don't want to go. Like, doesn't sound like Disneyland, yeah. Just doesn't. So, I'm in the present. It's 2024. Okay, here we are, United States. I live in a society. I'm learning. I'm seeing. Okay, here's the problems. People don't have places to stay. The food is too expensive and it ain't even quality. The education needs to change. We have to catch up with our kids and teach them in the many ways that they learn. We have all been taught to do the same thing. Sit for long periods of time, take authority, wait your turn. We have been indoctrinated with that since day one. We know how to act. We know how to do in that regard. So let's now flip it and let's do something else, because it ain't working. Because we're not really, who we helping? Who's being helped? I don't see it. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I did. Like, and I don't think it's a man problem or a woman problem. I think it's, let's just work together and try to fix what we can. Right. Say, for instance, I'm listening to you brothers. We talking about computers. You say to me, okay, I'm gonna just call you Dr. Frost because I'm gonna mess that up. So I say, Dr. Frost, okay, listen, I heard you. You can create pieces for us. All right, let me get those from you. Send them over to Dragonfly. He gonna put them together at his house until we're able to put it in the warehouse. These are things. Let's build laptops. Let's refurbish. Let's put these things in play. Because it's not about ego.
Right.
It's about really helping people and feeling good about it. And the number one thing of all is that you can make money and take care of your family helping other people. It's just how you're doing it. We talk about reparations out here. We're not gonna get them reparations. Okay? The country will bankrupt because they don't even get enough money from us, taxpayers and companies, and the revenue, or what we call GDP of America. They borrow more money than they have. They got bad credit, Joe. Our whole country is on the cash. They on them old they on payday loans. Like that's what's going on.
Mm.
Every time they have to borrow more. That's the argument. Because we don't make anything. We let China do it. So how are they our enemy? But we everything in your house, if you pick it up and read it, it's got what on the back of it.
Made in
Made
China.
in China.
But we love America. I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm just talking shit. Like for real. Please feel free to jump in. You don't have to.
No, you
I
said
just
who are we helping? You helping the rich man. They're making they're making their money, and it's all politics. Because they know
that
they can't go to war with China. China's a nuclear, it's just like Russia, so they got to play it a different way.
yeah.
It's it's like rich men, powerful people hating one another.
Right.
You know?
Exactly. And that's all it is. It's a power play for the shift of what is going to be the new America soon. In the sense of this decision at the end of the year will say a lot about how our country is going to be over the next 10 years.
Yep.
Because when I hear a white man speak, oh, let's go teach these Chinese and these Russians a lesson. Calm the fuck
Right.
down. They're a nuclear nation.
Thank you.
And when the
Thank you, sir.
and when the nukes come up, what am I guaranteed a safe spot in those bunkers? If I am, all right, then go right ahead.
No, you ain't. Nobody has a ticket.
And
Nobody at our level of life has.
and that's like a big hell no. So it's frustrating when you hear the white man's of white people in general speak. Like, calm the fuck down, because I get it. We're supposed to be just tough guys, but hey,
But we're not, though. We're not the tough guys.
Well, actually, you're right on that, but
We are not, because what they want to keep, I guess, pushing as a fantasy is this. I appreciate the fact that there are men and women in this country that have taken oaths to protect the lands that we live on. Because there are other countries that don't even exist for them. Even right now, 2024. They did an article, I think it was in 2023, that said more people are in slavery now than there ever has been in history across the world.
It's in different ways.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's it.
They don't use the word slavery, but
oh no, they did in that article. I was like, whoa, okay, wow.
Right. Yeah. I don't even use the word work. I use the word slave. I'm finna go slave for the day. Pretty much.
Well, I mean, because I know that people want to be like, well, dang, Chocolate, you ain't gotta go that deep with it. But let's just go with that little pebble of our community is allowed to do the things. That still hangs there for me. Allowed. Because our rights can be taken away here. That's always floated in the back. Even as a little kid, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. So that should be in etched gold across, like, you know what I'm saying? Like this.
Well,
but it's not.
Here's the problem in America.
Mm.
Americans, even when you're trying to tell them the truth or trying to bring information, they don't give a damn about all that. The few do, but the majority, like, I want drama, entertainment. This is boring stuff.
But only if Hassan. And I give you guys are an example. You don't owe me to come here. You don't have to come by my channel. You don't have to follow it. You don't have to like what I say. So you can always find people who think like you and or can teach you. And it doesn't have to be, because in all fairness and truthfulness, few take care of many. Because there is, in comparison to how many of us are in this country, in comparison to the amount of people who run it, no comparison.
Yeah,
So, you know, they're doing things that we don't have. We don't got no say so in,
Mm.
depending on the class that you're in life. I mean, we know this. So why not make the best of where you are? And that's why I always say, if I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna meet you where you are. If Hassan say to me, man, I really need a toe. Oh, okay, Hassan. And then I'll be like, what you? Oh, I brought you some oranges. I thought that's what you wanted. I thought you wanted oranges, so that's what I'm gonna give you. I'm not gonna help you where you are by listening to what you need and assisting that way. Our social service system is set up that way. So how is it a benefit? You know what I'm saying? Like then this is what I was saying earlier. I was just talking about what the different things I've been reading about in Dubai, for instance. The fact that they done made too much rain. I find it hilarious. I'm sorry that those people are flooding, and I hate the fact that there's going to be lives lost. But when I think about what has gone into making that place what it is, they were seeding the clouds and they did too much, and now the rain won't stop. Now it's flooding and destroying things. That just sounds like when you mess with Mother Nature or whatever it's called, when you try to alter nature in that way, eventually you're gonna pay a price.
Right. So
I,
you saying that was man making the weather.
yeah.
yes, yes,
Okay.
th-
I just want to make sure.
yes, sir. Yes.
I've been called crazy for saying that.
No, not here. Not here. I like to. I like a good conspiracy, but I am, in reality. However, about 2 years ago now, I remember that article. It was either an article or video. No. It was a video on Al Jazeera, and it was talking about, Dubai was having a horrible drought, and that then it started pouring. The news reported, "Oh, it's pouring." And then there was some gentleman from Dubai who was explaining that they are seeding it's a plane. So at first the rumor was the drones were doing it, but it's a plane that is filled with this chemical that makes the clouds produce more rain.
Mm.
You know,
Wow.
you know they have
And now you got too much rain.
they have that they have that in America too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know that. Oh yeah, we know
Yeah.
that. I mean, those of us who do that, we do. That's pure boy play. Like, I grew up in a militant home. Conspiracy theories were discussed all the time. The newspapers, hold on. Believe me, I get it. But those are distractions.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for those people. I really am. That's horrible because they have no control over this. That's what I meant. And that's what it is here for me when I think about it. And when I think about how right now, whether people want to deal or not, our level of democracy in this country is tipping a scale that I don't think that the way we live and the comforts that we're used to as a country, I just don't believe we want to go down that road. Ain't nobody ready to jump and do no civil war. And I don't know why they keep trying to egg it on. No one wants to do that. Just do right by people. You can still make money and do right by folks. Like, why is that so hard?
Yeah, that's gonna be real hard, especially in the next coming up, months to the year. It's gonna
Yeah.
even get worse. And it's just that a lot of people full of greed, selfishness, and self hate instead of self love, and missing
Mm.
that they got an empty void in their life. So yeah, it's wild.
we should see each other. And it's not, I'm not even gonna say it. But we we do ourselves a disservice by just sometimes we have to throw what's in the bag on the table. Let that shit out. Let's figure out what the problem is and let's make something happen. Let's change something.
Why
And
so they
then
why so they can work hard so they can attempt to put in some energy. Why when they can sit back and have it easy by
oh
pointing the finger, it's easy to point the finger. So that
yeah. Yeah. I know.
yeah, so
But
And so
but
it's
yeah.
a
chocolate. Speaking, of who wants to start a civil war? You got your racist motherfuckers who wants to start it.
Oh yeah, no, I mean that's what I'm saying. They're trying to egg it on.
right.
There is
Yeah,
a flame in the background of all of this. The man that burned himself up. What
yeah,
about
yeah.
that? Like, what is I said that this man, this man set himself on fire in front of the courthouse.
Sound like a
Mm.
protest to me. Like it was representing or representation of something
I hope he got his point across.
that
He'll
was
never know, huh?
yeah with
I'm
those
Well,
sorry. That was horrible. I'm sorry.
Mm.
Go
this is
ahead.
gonna this is gonna sound messed up, but I'm well. Thank God he passed away because burning yourself and staying alive, that's not a good sign after that. I
Suffering.
don't want to do that.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's horrible. That's an excruciating. Should I have gotten third degree burns just on a small part of my body, and I almost tried to just fold up. I couldn't even imagine.
The
I
whole
Not
felt,
body, god damn.
not
bruh,
Mm.
not you return to fetus mode.
ugh. He did. He folded up like a piece of paper. They showed it, and
Wow.
I couldn't believe what I was watching. This man was in front of a park bench across the street from the courthouse. The lady was on live. There was a man and a woman on live at the time on the other side of this, like I guess like you know how downtown usually a courthouse they have that square or park or something across the
Right.
street or whatever. So he set himself on fire because at first they thought he had a weapon, and then but
Mm.
what
So
did he want to say?
yeah,
What does
he
that
never got
even mean?
so he never even told nobody why he did it, why he was doing it.
I'm gonna chalk it up to mental illness.
That's cr-
I think I have to because I don't have. There's why
Probably
No,
would you
depressed.
do it?
because Buddhist monks they burn themselves in a protest in
When's the
Tunis
last time though, Hassan, you seen some Buddhists burn
like
themselves up in the street?
in the 80s, 90s probably. That's the last time I heard.
We wasn't even alive, probably. I'm just
But
messing with you, Hassan. I'm just messing. Go ahead.
no, you're good. But the one before that was in 2010 in December in Tunis. This guy burned himself.
That's horrible.
He went to college. He got a degree, but he couldn't find a job. He went to the government. Hey, I got my
Oh,
degree. So he burned himself in front of a government building, and that led to a big revolution. Even the president had to resign after that.
oh my. Well, I
Mm,
mean,
wow.
if you want, what happened to writing a letter? Like, what are we
Well,
doing?
hey, everybody's different. Not everybody's gonna think the way you think, the way I think, the way.
Oh, I know, but I just
Mm.
But
burning
chocolate,
yourself up.
chocolate. Right
Well,
now,
I can
right now,
say
right now, we live in a whole different world. Either accept it or lie to yourself. That's not you. Not you. I'm saying
Well,
in general.
I know what you're saying, but there's more options, Hassan, than just to lie to yourself or jump off the cliff. Like, let's talk about the other pathways to
No, no,
having
no.
a good life in this country as well. But to keep yourself, there's nothing wrong with preparing for the worst. Yes, we all hope for the best, but it's not going to be just one time. I think in our lifetime that it's going to be an emergency type of situation. And to me, I think it's like, why wait? Let's get people where they need to be. We're at a tipping scale for homelessness. California, Arizona, Nevada, but California holds the majority of homeless across the country because they make their way there. Why can't we build housing for these folks? Some of the people might be able bodied. Some of those people might get a check every month, whatever it may be, but it's going to pour back into the city or the
But
system, or so to speak, I guess.
no, you're right, Chocolate. But the sad thing is, the majority they don't give a damn, especially
Mm.
the
Who? Oh, the majority of the government, you think?
government, people,
People.
people in general. You know
Y'all
how
think
many
it's that many people that just don't care anymore?
Yeah. It's a
yeah.
lot of them.
I mean,
Too
Yeah.
many.
don't get me wrong. There's some people care, but
I
like
mean,
that's like
I know that. Yeah. I just, it is sad. Like maybe no, I'm not gonna make no apologies for it. I'm just saying, like, it makes it sound bleak. Like, so what? Don't do anything at all.
No,
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 We
no,
not
should at
saying that.
least
Not saying
try.
that.
No,
No,
I'm
no,
not saying that y'all saying that. No,
no, no. Oh, you talking about,
no.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying the fact that our overall experiences in this country, in our society, has laid that on us.
Yeah,
Chocolate.
That
it's
you know what
it's
I mean?
hard.
Like
No,
that
look.
chip is there.
I'm
That's
the
what they want you to
foreigner.
do, give up.
My dad is the foreigner, and he figured this out. This and a lot of foreigners have already figured this out about this. This country is a business. You,
Right.
me, Feather Frost, Dragon, and everybody's a business. If, put your
Right.
mindset, treat it like a business. This family, patriotic bullshit, throw it away. Treat it
Mm.
like a business. The
They
moment you
don't
figure
even
that
take care
out,
of the people who do say that, who are ride or die like that.
well,
Look
because
at look at how they do our veterans. Like, oh
Americans
yeah.
stuck in a bubble. The majority, only like
Mm.
15% travel. They get out of that bubble. Everybody's
Mhm.
stuck in this BS bubble, you know. Uh,
I
And
have
that's
to, I mean, I can't even disagree. I'm not offended by that because I do think that we take for granted that just because we've been raised on GI Joe and being a part of the military is like one of the greatest honors next to, being a pastor or a president. We have been taught this. So
and the
yeah.
ones who have been traveled again is two types. There's the one gonna be honest about it, what they've seen in other cultures, how they operate, and the ones
Mhm.
are gonna BS everything because they have hatred or they're just racist motherfuckers or whatever. So you got to be
Right.
careful.
Mhm.
Both.
Yeah.
And
It
then
is.
some.
It's a tight rope. Yes, it is. I agree. It's a tight rope in this country that you do
And
have
the
to walk.
yeah, and the ones who haven't traveled, let's say, there's some are open minded to other things. I'm not say there aren't. There is. But for the majority, they never travel. They stuck in their cities. Maybe they've seen one, two states, and they don't know how we
Yeah.
operate. So it is what it is, you know.
Well, you know what? I
Mm.
live in a very small town from where I
Yeah,
was to now. Like I'm in like Mayberry right now, right?
yeah.
And it's interesting. I have felt um, I don't know how do I put that. That connection is necessary at every level. The looking out for one another, the hey, something's come up, do you need this? Or that it's cool to be cool with your neighbor. That don't mean that y'all best friends and you know what I'm saying, y'all breathing each other's air every day. I'm just saying that that here's someone that you believe is gonna look out for yours when you ain't around to look out for it. Right.
Yeah.
So with this journey of what I'm trying to create. I have these conversations with people just out of, just, hey, what do you think about X, Y, and Z? Some people be like, don't tell people what you're doing. That don't make no sense. How would we know that you could do it if people don't tell how they do it? Like, this ain't the time. You can't keep those secrets. So let's learn something. Let's take things that we already know from the past. We already know what we got available in the present equals what we've been able to create for the future. And I also say this with such conviction because I'm a great aunt. I don't have any children I don't have any kids of my own, but I'm a great aunt. My nephew has been busy. And so now I have 3 beautiful boys and 1 little girl. Yeah, she's the youngest. What's going to be left for them? Because, I mean, that's where my brain goes. Like, I get tired of the children conversation because I'm like, if the father can't get to work, let's say the father can't get to work because the car is not drivable, right? So there's nothing around where he lives he can go get a job at. So he loses his job. Now one domino falls, boop, 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 because there's no savings. There's nothing cushion. People are living check to check. And this has gone on for decades. They were mad when they had to stop evicting people across the country. These attorneys and the judges and the cops and all of them play a part in that. And then what I learned, what I took away from that whole situation, the whole unveiling of what it really looked like in this country, that we are fragile and what we are standing on, our economy that we standing on is very fragile. And these old dudes is gonna ride it till the brakes fall off. And if we don't get up there and do something about it, what we gonna do when we get old? I guess I gotta go to Barbados. I don't know. I guess I gotta get me an island. You're more than welcome to come if you want to, because I ain't even gonna argue with it. But it's the truth though.
No, you're right. You're right. But then you're gonna have some people gonna tell you, "Hey, you got to make the best out of it," and
Right.
and then you're gonna have some people. Well, those kids, they're gonna grow up one day, and whatever life throws at them, they gotta deal with it because you're not gonna be with your kids forever, right?
But that's not
Right.
no, but that's not what I mean, Hassan. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not talking about you physically being there. I mean, what's wrong with giving your children the tools and the abilities to navigate this world better? Why do we have to make the next generation go through this gauntlet of bull that we know was made up? What we got put through wasn't okay. That wasn't cool. It made a lot of dysfunctional people.
You're saying like in the school system,
I'm
or
saying in all of it, it all has a play. The media at that time, the school systems, what we were taught. We spent the majority of our lives as children in this country in school. We come out 12 years later and we still got to go 4 years somewhere to learn something to pay us enough, but we're in debt. Like, it's a
no,
really twisted cycle.
you're right.
So yeah,
That's a good point. But again, not everybody has that time. Who's gonna do? Okay, let's say some people do homeschool. They probably have good jobs and they're good. Not a lot of people are fortunate,
well,
you know.
I
And the,
don't know. But that's what I mean by us as a community. When I'm speaking to this, I'm speaking to why not assist in Okay, thank you. Good night. Much love. Still hanging out. Um, in my head, that's why I'm gonna just go there right there. In my
Mhm.
brain, I see that you could create something long standing with longevity, right?
Right.
You can give those pieces. I mean, no pun intended, but the truth is what it is. You want to see the seed that you are starting, you want to see it grow. You want to see
Yeah.
it branch out. You want to see it grow. Now, when I have these conversations, just again, and this is just all right, my bad. Um, you grown, but it's like, for instance, who do you guys like trucks? I'm a truck fanatic. Like, you
Uh,
know, with the dualies in the back and you know what I'm saying? Like truck, like
oh no, I just
1500
run. That's
Ram,
all.
right? if you if these are the things that have been being created for us, but in all honesty, the first now you tell me historically that the first car was built by a black man, but we don't have a one car. Why can't black people build a car? Right? Like
Right.
these are things that I have questions like what is going on here? What you
It ain't
knew.
being taught. That's what it is. Like,
Yeah, right. No, you're right. You are
yeah,
so right.
they script that away from us, especially in the
Yes, they
school
did.
system.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They took a lot of programs out of poor neighborhood
Uh,
schools.
right, and now they make you pay big money just to try to learn it. And then
Yes.
the ones who know it, you know, some of them don't even want to teach it. Because I got a cousin who sell cologne and stuff like what sell oil cologne.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, how you get started making that? And he ignored the whole question. Like, didn't want to give me the didn't want to give me
Oh.
the blueprint. Then I got another
Okay.
cousin. I got another cousin. I was like, yeah, man, this your alternator, this your starter. You know what I'm saying? This how you take it out, man. Cuz that look like too much for me. Yeah, you ain't even tried yet. You know,
Er,
so you got the one they don't even want to learn.
well, I'm not giving this it's not an excuse. I'm just saying this may be part of it too.
Yeah.
There's a huge thing where our community is concerned when it comes to failure.
Mm.
We are our hardest on each other when it comes to certain things, and we want to point those things out to one another as to why you failed at what you did. Now, you want to stand there and look at me, but you don't want to support me, right?
Right.
There's a lot of us, and I'm just
It's wild.
we grew up feral. We raised ourselves. And it was hit and miss. And then we turned around and had kids very young, right?
Mm-hmm.
So where in that is it set up? Because the last time I knew anything was actually put aside for any of my family members, that was with my grandfather. My dad didn't think about us. There's 10 of us out here somewhere, I guess.
Dang.
And I think we've gotten to the place where we want to separate ourselves from each other, but you can't. You can't get your Uber Eats if the Uber Eat man don't go to work or the Uber Eat girl don't go to work. Human
Mm.
beings are behind why you able to do what you doing. Period. Whether it comes from the creation of or the human hands that have to make it whatever you want happen, our comfort is given to us by other people. Or you work, you're getting that comfort, but you also work for it. So you see it from both ends. So it's like I don't get why the contention about building a community or using the skills that we have learned or have and creating something for the future that it would be benefit to us and the community.
Right. It's wild. It's uh I can't really explain it. That's why I always say
It's okay.
that's
I'm
why
sorry. Go ahead.
this like my main thing, right?
Yeah.
I teach self awareness, self motivation, self
That's
development,
awesome.
self love, self care, and only to the ones that want to elevate themselves to a higher
That's
level.
it.
But
That's
my
the
channel,
only
my channel
people you
got
have to worry about.
I got low counts. I'm gonna probably have low counts for a while because what I speak on, other people, it ain't that drama. I ain't pointing the
No,
finger. I'm not pointing the finger at nobody. You know what I'm saying?
I
I'm
know
not.
what you're saying. Listen,
And
I
people want to hear that, but it's
my
like,
channel is nice and humble over here, and I
right,
am very grateful to each and every person who took the time to even grace my channel because you don't have to do that. This is an ode to you. So it's just like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's some cool shit that we should take advantage of.
oh
Hey,
yeah,
Chocolate, appreciate you for bringing me up. Visit Frost.
Of
I'll see you
course, like always. All
back
right,
in the
Hassan. Much love to
Salute,
you.
salute,
Have
salute,
a
my
good
brother.
one.
Have a good night.
salute, salute.
all
Good
right.
night.
Good night.
Yes, I'm gonna have to wrap it up, be myself, because it's 2:30 in the morning where I'm at.
Okay, yeah. It's I'm in Mississippi, so it's going
Yeah,
on. It's going
what's
on
that? 6?
5 o'clock.
Oh, 5, right.
Yeah, it's 5:39 over here in Ohio. So
You in
Okay.
Ohio? That's right. You are from Ohio.
yeah.
What
His
part?
sunlight coming up.
Yeah, here in the next hour or so. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's. Did you guys see the eclipse? Did you watch it?
I
I was
didn't.
oh yeah, I was at Whole Foods actually when it happened.
Wow.
Yeah, I was inside the store and I looked out. I was like, "How the hell did it get dark that quick?" I'm like, "Damn, this like I could have swore it was like three something in the afternoon." And I
It's
looked out, it's like it
Superman
was
cubby.
yeah. And I'm looking like, man, I just came here to get some produce, and all of a sudden it's already like 10 o'clock at night. Looking out this damn near.
Not the produce. He said I was coming to get my produce. And gentlemen, I appreciate y'all coming up and conversating with me. You're always welcome. I'm gonna
Yeah.
wrap it up and
Okay.
and
Appreciate it.
enjoy my day. And y'all do the same.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
appreciate you for having us, and definitely
Thank you.
have a
Thank
lit
you.
rest of your birthday too.
I am
Oh,
enjoying my day.
happy birthday. I ain't know it's your birthday.
Yeah, it's my birthday today. Yeah. Listen, I know that was one of my favorite things is I like birthdays because there's always a story if you know it, so to speak. My
Mm.
story was my mom did not want me to be born on the 22nd, and she didn't want me born on the 20th. So she held me. I was like, what kind of crazy?
Was she
Wow.
an
Let
even
me
number,
see. I don't know.
like 20th and the 22nd? Yeah, she couldn't stand even
I
numbers.
don't know. It was just wild to me. And I was like, okay. I mean, the things that you don't know. I don't know. I don't know why, but it's just I'm appreciative because like I said, I was telling earlier, a lot of the people in my family have passed on pretty young, right? Especially the women.
Got
So for me, I'm like, I'm here. Listen, I'm here till I'm not. But
facts.
I'm gonna have fun. But I'm gonna wreck some stuff too. I'm tired of this nice stuff. We got things to do.
That's right. Go ahead, smash some tables and some chairs while you at and replace them.
No, what's that scene? It's the montage where you in the military movie and you strapping up with all the stuff. Like, I got my knife and you put it in your
Preparation.
sock side. I'm prepared. I just playing. Then
Oh,
you
you mean
put
like?
that football stuff under your eye. We going out. We going out here. We about
Oh,
to go
you mean
out
like?
here.
Oh, you mean like I'm gonna get you sucker? Well, dude, end up
Yes.
getting strapped, and dude was like, "Don't you think you got so many guns?" He's like,
Yes.
he said, "Look
Shot
here,
him in
brother,
his
you could never have
bunion.
too many."
Shot him. Shot him up. And then shot him in his bunion. Oh my gosh, right there.
I'm
But
about to
I'm
Ooh.
just like, dang. And yes, let's do it. Not that though. Don't do that.
See, only you would think that to see all that beer that's in that barley that you had earlier. I mean, that barley in the beer that you had earlier, and that messed you up. Two
Oh,
brothers on
shoot,
the channel did not
no.
think that. Here you come. Oh, that's not what I meant. Here we go.
Right. But that's the way they talk. Like we about to be Rambo out here.
Hey, that's what it
Like,
look like.
well, we better get on songs. I'm gonna tell you something. I believe in the bunker life. I believe in that.
Uh-oh.
I believe in it. To
Mm.
keep you oh, it's okay. Just sit it down. Just sit it on the table while you using it. It's okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I was talking to my brother. But anyway, I'm just saying that it's always about it's real extreme. And that's why I said, well, if that's the case, come on, let's get this going. Why ain't we strapping it up then? Let's go. What we doing, first off? Where we going? Where the party at? Like who we gonna fight?
Well, I
Baby, you know
mean,
you can't fight. You know you can't fight.
it's us. I mean, so we ain't gonna get there on time anyway. You know how we do.
You know what? I'm mad at you. Do
Okay.
not make it seem like it.
You know damn well just as much as I do
Now
that
I
we
can
are not
see it
gonna
in
get
my head. Somebody
there.
later had to catch the bus. The revolution is over.
Right, and it never
Forget
was
it.
televised.
That's messed up. It's gonna be a Scooby Doo situation.
Right, we started out with 100 and only 3 people showed up.
Shut up. Right? Right? Because think about all them dudes. I be thinking about it on Rumble and what's the other one? Oh shoot. Well, let's say I'm gonna pick on Rumble for a minute.
Mm.
Some of the stuff they be out there saying, I be like, all right. So I'm a Godzilla fan. I love all of the movies. They're horrible, I know. But I do enjoy that. I don't know why. The concept is really cool that, we done unraveled these big monsters, okay? But I'm like, if that really happened, what y'all gonna do?
Shout
Where the
Godzilla and get the fuck up out of
where the
there.
militia at?
That's what I'm doing. Shit, I ain't take track for nothing.
Right, bruh. First off, I'm like, well, I guess we going underground. Cause ain't nobody trying to fight Godzilla and Godzooky out here.
Okay.
Mhm.
You ever been in one of those bunkers?
I have been in a like a model, yeah. But the
Okay.
one that I don't like those though because they to me they look like pill capsules, right? They're
Yeah.
like, oh, first off, I don't want that many people close enough to me that I can smell them. Where like eventually, if we have to be under there longer and the freshness go away, I don't want you being that close. So we need to make rooms or something. So that's why I said you got to grow stuff down there, have fresh stuff because people gonna eventually stink if you stuck down there for a minute.
Right.
But they did say this. This is what I did learn about the best metals to protect your like the door or whatever, even in from a nuclear blast, right? There's
Right.
this man who was building his bunker and like at the beginnings of his doors, and leading into, like, he had a one set of doors and leading into another set. And he said, I I laced them with gold, because gold and iron. So he put gold and the doors and stuff was iron. He said it helps take on the gold takes on I don't know. I can't remember what the name of it is, but the nuclear stuff won't be as bad, I guess, with that extra piece of protection. And I was like, okay, so we gotta go get us some gold jewelry. Gotta go over here to the pawn shop. Go get some gold jewelry. Then we gotta go melt the jewelry. No, that's funny.
Right. All this extra stuff.
We gotta go to it.
Might
Ain't
order,
nobody gonna want to do that.
might order one. All this stuff online, you might can order one.
Yeah, you can get one from Amazon. So, but did you see the one? Now, if you guys are like interested in some more off the wall stuff, you should type in luxury bunker in Colorado. You
Yeah.
got to see it to believe it. It is, I think, how many did they say he could take? I don't want to say it was 100 because I don't even think it was, but the way it's set up, they can sustain a nuclear fallout and
Man.
be underground for 5 years.
Mm.
Like they got enough food and everything to last for 5 years.
Dang.
So you telling me that they build and stuff like this out here, and you asking me what my body count is, bro? I'm out.
What asked nobody about it? Oh no.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the importance of. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
do you have a bug out bag? Do you even know what that means? Have you ever used a first aid kit? I don't know about y'all, but we didn't have like a real first aid kit. It was always a mixture of just the things my mom bought in a one of them cookie cans. Ours was in a cookie can.
Mm.
But I'm just saying, like, things you need to know how to. We should be teaching our babies CPR in school. Like, come on, man. What is going on here?
Right.
But anyway, I said goodnight. And I still be running my mouth. I need to go to bed. But it's been cool. We're going to do this again.
Yeah.
No doubt. Thank you for coming up. I really appreciate y'all. And it was so nice to meet you, Dr. Frost.
Yeah, nice to meet y'all too.
Yes, welcome back anytime.
Appreciate it. I subscribe to you, so you know.
Thank you very much. I'll be here. It's not been consistent because I'm focusing on trying to get this land ready and
Okay, you
kind
out
of
there
get into that next day. Yeah, and then I can
That's
start
okay.
showing pictures and stuff. I want to make sure things is the way they need to be before I get to saying anything, because they're gonna be looking for something,
Mhm. Yeah.
and I'm
I'm
ready
ready.
for it. Come on with it.
Let's go.
You go. I had somebody tell me it's uranium out there.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, you ain't never been to Arizona. All right, good night, guys. I'm getting out of here. All right, bye.
All right, y'all have a good one.
You too. Fam.
All
All right.